Do but life ni.
Alwana mwe bon ya po aleta ne mo dwanyi lenti tane. Makeni according to nnem rumi me ho gi tono mo Sunday ku emu. So
Happy
imer we mennem. So we here hu ku bu akiken ya ke ndi humanizishi oku wenora action we call say ya no se mba na ebu hebe na daka ndị ọzọ do ma anu makeni kinya hu men eweri nne ka ni mem ihe relene mma ka ni kike ni na were nwa gwa m nwa ihe ka ni mem orikemeke mma so ka ni di okpa na ogwen ya but before then kenye me ni na ekugu ndị lechani liebin so that ni di okpa do ma gwen ihe ahụ nre eku so when onye eka ihiem ohu eben n'mkpọpụ ha no dey do enyi gwenyi ndị hụ iri ebeni when eka ihe ndo
When I hit
Especially before you work when you be di gwadi ne go ngba she n'elu because ọ bịara
ya go an e ngbe se
Okay, nkagwa di okpa.
Chano la ni abu efi no. Ele de na wa ke wo na bangeto. Efi no. Because ndi le we be no ogbu efi.
Nkagwa no bu aru efi no, ore npa.
And then can ya we na ke Johnny Walker Black na ele.
E woro mo.
Na le kere.
Ona le hu aga hu ele we hazime ogogoro susu mba.
Mba.
Ndị leri me be no tenkule.
Alụ ụmụnne ndị na-elere anyị unu eji aka Chukwu ya gọzie ọnụ na-echari ndị na-adị anyị wọ mma abalị ndị nne anyị wọ mma nne n'osologbe gọzie ọnụ ne ndị bịara ndị na-elere anyị ebe Chukwu ya gọzie ọnụ na-echari anyị nwanyị ka ndị ebe osologbe ya anọghị n'ọnụ na-echari egwu ọnụ ihe nkwa ahụ ka ihe nkwa ka ahụ anyị na-echari ndị ebe diọkpa chief mkpọkite 1
Mao Isaiah Okonye kuku agbo mkpokite we jeshi agbo ya kenwo. Ekperele we pe nonu arika ma mechanic ndị lebe no ihe ma ebuche na n'ukwu aro pa.
He said.
When I see what about Jokpa Sivanos or who a baby, ya.
When on America, on the lip for the lane, woman, nanny, woman, Barney. I am being to look at he said. Very deep. I hope we're in Nigeria.
I want to like a song Buhari cool. Okay.
When I need a penny work, but Jokpa Friday, ndị akọbi alụ Jokpa when I.
Yes,
Jokpa Friday.
Where put your earphone?
Oh, I open your earphone.
Something. Bring the second one. The second one.
I am not
yeah.
What about one man, one nanny, you know, make it. Don't name
This is my work number. I'll see your friend to call my cell phone number.
It's a boy, you ain't a ruler.
He said,
My home.
Alô.
Yari kazi matani.
Ikpewe iyi ikpewe eze.
Mmanwa wezi ndị karị Mumbai bini no.
Koni neka.
Ala obodo.
Kani cheri gwe ke wepula diokpa. Diokpa okele na ikele. Ayin le te ga me studio dampo. Adodo ke na no zile.
Esu no oteka anyanwụ banshi so mbe so on the olu here no say korizi anwo korizi no one nani wa bani
Baba ahịa ban.
Owoma baba. Owoma uwakeku. Ana maba.
Wa bani wa mani.
No. What it pocket lumbino? Yeah, I my bonnet as we boy get it after. Like I always say, cool. I'm only money with no kubu, no lababukia. You want a little? Oh, you want a little? You can report to Gobanokoa.
You 5 minutes, no? Yeah, you
look 5 minutes. I do not go mind your call. I will give you. Come on, Leo, ask you, okay, Leo, and I say, oh, I saw but a cack area swimming. Yamada, one more balance on Nibo, like you want soka, you answer can see Deji. Mano can only go to Tom. Only go to Toma. Or to Toma, then a soka, Deji, or no, but only go when you see Kedu. So here they cool. He has to go or each from here to different dialects. Yes, on the delay or what, but I can hear Kileo. Oh, woman, Baba. Oh, woman. Because my channel know that currency. Yak you go. Only
Friday. Ekran wekene. Cheri gudane edokwa gozi ndị ọzọ ike agwazi anyị ihe ọwụ aghọtanụ
ọhụma nsọ gbarịa esu na egwu a ketene kifo onye ahụ akpọrọ egwu ọzọ
so ikekere ozi anyị ya dị ọkpa Friday
onye ọrụziwa
dọpụ anya anyị dị ọkpa flavor nwere anyị n'ọpụghala anyị favor nwere anyị ọwee favor anyị ebe
ezigbo kenye
alụara wọ́n bá mi wọ́n máa nẹ́ni o.
No one you did keep palliative warehouse. I want to recommend the keep palliative warehouse.
Okay, Cindy, and the another comment in the bed is Elinenji. Every wedding or data online. To cook a cooking way.
weekend.
Okay, you go.
Lucky. Lucky do. Alo. Jaka.
Lucky, you want to
woman nanny.
No,
Okay, so Nyaki Kelani introduce you. Okay,
introduce you. Our mother himself, the mother himself. Chai, sorry, man. When I Miss, when I walk for Rosegreen, Ojugbo, Canada base.
Always equal.
Onye kuko agbokan wo mbi Germany alwan unu ejeke ya gozi onu
Aduko agbokan ya ise magbogu
Bashaida bani here ni ele
Bashaida ma o oya bobi wa oya Okay, lucky.
Owaliro abi?
Yeah,
Owaliro kwenu. Ebi abia ye depo ana ye be nice onu kwenu Okay, so ihe iterete kuta before nurse na imego hianye mewoni. Tane o ki o deti. Yin tunde bokpo etopase etopase ogun.
Ebo apase ogun se etopase ogun.
Ya que no se etopase ogun.
Ese po amenwem. Ese po amenwem o. Ki o time 23.
etokwasị ọgụ
etokwasị ọgụ nụ
etokwasị ọgụ ya rọ
so tano etokwasị ọgụ ime ifo eno ahụa nke ahụa 2021
kwasị nnu ise o 2000 then kwasị ọgụ 21 ya 2021 kwasị ọgụ kwasị nnu ise
wawa ndị lagim seme emene ekpede bi nye akpọ.
Okay, so before you just saw metano emu obile nwe ya nwe ọhụmọhụ matan makani enyenwo chief enyi ben ben with us and ndị lechani ri ben lucky favor in lucky re yen lock Sivanos skills efa ụlọ inwa Uwamaka Ohweben eyenyi ya Friday menita no Friday ohuzukwe ben ere nwanwere maka nita no Friday enye nwansi nwene patient izoka gafe ni yari eben so ya gwa na ye fun lo I must gwa ye fun lo tane and must gwa ihe ha ni wegi gun ye fun la ho ihe ọ na-abanye otebanye o kani
ọgwaniyi oke jeje
ya hụ ese na mmadụ 10 jedeche Jizọs ise bụ murukpe ise bụ oge ise hodonigi jeda achọ ha murukpe o Jizọs na ọbịa ndị ise hodoni ya Jizọs na ọsọ banye ni ndị jeda achọ murukpe ahụ se na-eke banye ogwe gị kiwe gị ụzọ akpọkọ so oge na-abịa ụzọ akpọkiele so ọmọsị gwenyi kani ihe wepika ke efika hụ komini le kiwo atụtụ ilu o ihe hụ meniwe gị gwen efa hụ ide efa iro efa lediro o efa nwenero ika gwenyi ya tan. Okay, so before then tane wo ihe nreku ni tano nwa ọhụrụ etokwasị ọgụ ime ahụ eno ya nwa ọhọdakwa ye bọọlụ wee mụ nne m nwa imere nwe ime nne m Kiken on Sunday on my birthday imere ime nne m ya nnọọ kuku ha ni wee mụ nnọọ chakari ocha leke pọpọ chakazi
ibobo
obobo ya nka ni no we onwo mmiri ohu because nka na ndị na-awọ ndị na-ememe ihe amụ nwa lewele yo na-egi onwo mmiri ohu ga awụ m ọnụ ga ewu ngwu mo no gikpochare no gikpolu ayezi nwa nwene hụ na gikpo nwa Kiken ya onwo nwanne m ka na ohu nne ka na awụ ọhụ ekwe ni gikpo ya ọnụ gwara ogwu tomato may her soul rest in peace, my auntie. So nna kani no wozi menwa wo ono wukpo oge nwannem gize mozi nwa oge ha mara magwozi m ihe higwozi m ya nwa hụ ndị so anem nehe ogo gi mu nna kani no zigimezi ono ze wo mazi awuma ankwe mu nwandu kori like ahụ ohu ọchazi pọpọ then okeru like ahụ ahụ eto ogi kpochanezi no sa gị hazi nwandu ni gizi gị kpochanezi enina and nne nke racha ụcha ahụ ma gị hazi ya nne nka mi no sa am not trying to wa make ozi osimeje ebe ahụ kpa ha zọgwa m ihe wa akpọ nwa efa ewa ahụ kpa ha ewo mkpa ha obuchi mite oshi eshishi oshigwa oge ewa every blessed day no sa nne nka mi gị hazi nwandu ni gị gị ono si ma ya mara ni mmiri wangi awe nne ka be wom deru e finish in primary school with mmiri ahụ almost bugozo ge wom before my gizi he kan we him so ono si nke mama ni mmiri ahụ oge awom ni akogi wo nwenem ni ahụ ogi gikpo like this no say okay anoga hụ egwani ekwu ihe ọwụle nne ya sị kara ekwu ihe ekwu ọrụ kpọmewe nne kani ya nna wepụkwenya but every time when mu nwa chụcha ozi m dakpọ akpa ha ụgwọ nwanne ma mara ihe ha ni nsị ya o does it mean ndị ka o ndị agadi like ne mmụ chụcha ka ha ize so ihe nwa gwakwenye oni mmụ ndị chụcha akụkọ emu n'ịmụ akụkọ wee and the most chụcha wọ gbanje mi aha iwe ga-akụ emu so mewani una ehi megozi no Romeo okay hu ahụ ọnwụ hụgo na ndị lechara mụnwa chụcha ya o awụkponu ewe so aghọtana m nkwupụ ha nwa ya chifu mkpọkite ọnụ kọwa mana m ihe hụ mesịnị nidi je ili nnem kana ahụ dasị anị omeike so n'wepụ ha mkpọkite n'ọgwa ose ya Chief Isaiah Oko one, the Messiah of Ekukwagbo and the God of Ekukwagbo.
Brother Loa.
Ndị ka ndị lele nanyi ihe Rose nwananye kowa osenye ne medicine elumbo bidan like how many agwo Bible the book of Luke. You want to look on Jesus Christ now, or a physician himself, yeah, or a doctor. So
yes,
many doctors can they cut away medical school, but which apply the science of cure. The grandmother to make your skin, not who's darker. Your grandmother built here for you melanin. Melanin with skin protectant. Yeah, melanin with skin protectant in the skin, it prevented the skin from skin cancer. So because the UV and UVB rays will lead it to cancer. So if she herself has discovered Daka are less prone to cancer and are nowhere than in the light. Okay, now, in your grandmother, build the thickness of your melanin will increase. In the back, when we're turning machines, a gem for the tanning. So that in your grandmother, or they creating a skin protectant. The skin protectant, like many during summer now, my ben, Canada, shop with Yahoo skin protectors and do the SPF 60, SPF 30. But here your grandmother they use we have like a SPF 1000 because it does not only prevent against cancer, she was preventing against sunburn. We have sunburn. Woman, you knock me man, you want the child knock me man, we are upon and you find that among people bleach their skin. The more you're lightening your skin, the more you're reducing what they call the U melanins. Like in 11 can U melanins and the few melanins. And the more light skin. Highlighting your skin, you are getting the yellow, red, brown melanin, which is called the few melanin. But how many your skin now darker and brownish, you are getting the U melanins. U melanins, it prevents your skin from skin cancer. So unknown to you, your grandmother is practicing what we call oncology in medicine. Woman, you have to go to the university for 8 years to do that, to be an oncologist. So the truth is that or practice go oncology all the time, but you want to only gynecology practice. So what she was doing was to build melanin in the skin of the children. It prevented from sunburn and skin cancer. I call it my house.
Oh.
Do the next one cow.
Enye temari, me wane temari, oga ho, ete fuma meho. Mete da kume hone ki haize. Ho tukuke gwihani ha chocha. Ya kewe no ze poaze da wo awo. Ye kwe ya so ye fo we gwani kupu ha iloke. Wa se den wenwen. We're going to quit now. So, okay.
Joan.
But I'm not a member. Namari, ni Nicole member. I just a member because I got the young was in Macano in the budget or call him member and be this way the budget member.
Oh, man, you remember, but
no, but then the truth of the matter is, people who are very low melanin in their skin over time before Amu and Nekane may have observed. And their skin or bone, their skin becomes pigmented or sometimes they are spot or pigmented or very nasty, right? So now y'all can build the skin protectant. Build over time, build with
a tradimedical way.
With a tradimedical way, but y'all can spiritual, it's not spiritual. The thing was she was practicing basic medicine.
Yeah,
and
basic
she
medicine,
was practicing both oncology, dermatology. If I can where would the medicine because y'all can manufacture the pharmaceutical company.
Yes.
And y'all the pharmacist, y'all the doctor at the same time. So the thing is, the belief or they believe maybe Ogbanje or anything, that is how she interpreted it. But she was practicing real basic medicine.
Yes.
This kind of story, Ella Hill, and use where it helps. That's true. In fact, let me even bring it. How many more injury use Awolowo? Those pigments and everything not only heal the wound, it covers the injury to create the original color where it came from.
Yes.
Awolowo does it too.
Yes. Awolowo ka oga geju bono ya ka ge heal wound.
For that instantly, but
it recreate your pigments after healing. So that and here how many go pharmacy, like anyone you find out now the advantage of traditional medicine over Ogunde na Mexican. Because the traditional medicine want multiple functions. For instance, all many were shini Ogun malaria. From maybe Ogweba. You find out Ogweba where they use not only killing all the malaria so sure. Induce appetite at the same time because malaria so the herb use people can any disease in area one but the truth of the matter, I know the truth. The plant cell are more compatible with the human cells than the synthetic drug I use. Having one less side effect, and you may possibly not have overdose because your body knows how to get rid of it because it's similar to the excess things your body gets rid of. So now I you only the thing is that they were very, very potent. That is the truth. And they were very, very potent. And they act as multivitamin like Awolowo now, or like antibiotics, skin protectant, many things at the same time.
Okay, Papa. Awolowo ha enena. Kiha igilani ndị Nigeria or ndị ka igilani kewakpa value like don't make ihe gold like amank megi swa kiha ihu ya kugbu di Awolowo ya kugbu onwere ndị ka ọnụ na wo ndị ememe ogun onwere ka ọnụ eke gị mmemme gbaye ihe na n'ọgwara oheri ogun nozike ogun ebo but in a traditional form.
Okay, now this is the problem, right? Awolowo wiki antiseptic property, how it prevent infection. But in one injury, it sometimes the infection agent to the point of tetanus.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
find out early use of antibiotic or just to treat or prevent the infection at the point. Near the end, tetanus might go in, and that is more severe than the infection in one. So a bank were not discovered by maybe tetanus toxoid for prevention in case injury, open injury. In that open injury, just like one of one. Otherwise, you mask because of maybe just coronavirus. The thing is that virus will reduce into your immune system. From there, you want fungal infection, bacterial infection. Because you are bunding more coronavirus, really the virus. You are pneumonia and also very exposed to because the virus has suppressed the immunity. So in the same way, in one injury, and you treat only with a one, all your email the antiseptic property. You find out how many are infected with tetanus along the line. Awolowo cannot possibly prevent it. And the able on one neurological breakdown, you want to see your and you go from there. So Yahogi many if preserve Awolowo is good, if preserve those things, but the truth is, the Ojoku many Ojoku if manufacture more and you work to start like the research and standardization process because they can approve now politicians. Only okay, where's the also? And 99% of the time, only approve. Let's say you were Wawolo and they are potent, and somebody were maybe ampicillin produce as a chemical, right? You find out that we can approve because Okaku Guaku and the truth of the matter is that in fact everything is about politics. Medicine gets political during manufacture. That's the problem. So keep preserving Kokyo Naharu, as long as the assigned body of the proprietary body in the country are proven like NAFDAC now, which is the Food and Drug. Omana proven or you want to go to pursue it is or it dies there when he can come. You just preserve it for nothing. So yeah, like a country now one now. Before you manufacture go for use, the research can take you about give and take 7 to 14 years. But within that time, you can deposit $1 billion with FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration. So that within the time work around one home. Within the time work around one home, against what you say, a give a compensate here. Oh, manage $1 billion, will effective, it will not make it to limelight. That's good. And Nigeria,
$1 billion.
And Nigeria,
1 billion.
I think Nigeria, you deposit about 10 million or more, maybe 10 billion to NAFDAC before a lemon will hear you. You know, it will not. It is difficult. That's the thing.
Oh my, money meme like hanya hamo omene muru nwakwe iji na amari nne nka negede ete nwe ofe ọnụnụ cashew maybe nwa appetite egun ya eyire iri agbu ko lewele o temo ọnụnụ cashew iri gwela kike na egun agore. So which means ọnụnụ cashew was the the appetite.
Yes, all of them are appetite. And the truth about it, like since 2017, in one sickle cell patient event, who I took responsibility for, and my team agreed. The my sickle cell patients with one low red blood cell or sickle right? But since 2016, one do not want to make crisis because I found out new teji. It prevents the sickling of the cells. So one do ne, I know you muteji. Yes, uteji. I know you muteji since 6 months. One round is going to 5 years now. I want to make crisis. In fact, major every Thursday, the hematology oncology department at Children's Hospital are turning what I'm doing. But I have taken the responsibility, and it has been so. Like on 29th now, we're still going back. They check where blood, they know all the tests, they check everything. They go do that every 3 months. Don't hear the money. So, but the point is, how do I now develop Utezi to be a medicine? Before you can need the sponsors, you can need at least $2 to $3 billion.
Yeah, well, Nitam. Brother, eleven na hu teziba. Eleven na hu teziba.
Utezi?
Eleven na hu America.
Even
African shop, sister,
the business of export to
yes, okay. Like last week, we received many things. Yes. He had from home.
Yes. No, but Michael Enuma, I call since 1994 in Germany, Spain, Austria.
Yeah, but you are
supply about 5 countries, France. Or supply African food. You are for a living, yes.
Enye nwa agbogun, enye nwa onu abon, enye onu nu cashew, enye onu nu hon, enye onu nu hunai, enye hunai, enye achara.
Enye ojuju.
O akele wa hon ni e kuma me pento.
Ya hona lo jori ka lo kini di kuma na kana. Because lucky in real life, I trust them. I love your cousin because man can. Lucky corno, no. You can't become man can because I like girlfriend.
All right. I'm in the Mecca. When I saw that, I'm telling you what time. Here, when you say value, and you value.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you. You are going to Urioma. You are yes. Urioma Kwakpa, yes.
Okay,
Urioma get with that where mama get that.
Come on, yeah. Come on, yeah. Mama. Hey,
cashew. Myself. Refresh.
When I want like that, you man also quite good. Make it any work in them. Go my goes it. Yeah, it actually release it. Even if they didn't be there because I
Rose, sorry, Okuaga Rapuha. Ihe committee kiri eso ike. Hune okuni kuaga for do what makawajo. That is a consistent way you can need.
Nikori alefa ojugbo. Okonye cheno elokwiri meche.
Never at all put on the book as with the supporters club okay. So was it before you Jersey Jersey? And tonight, those the opportunity came what in mind. And then
where you been Michael?
All right. Amani, you are my right hand person. Yeah, I get ha Kenny. Onwe kwebe no see. O see today, what day is that? O see patients don't take over roles. Wow, I love this rotation. No we worry. O see, Pat, you don't take over from Rose, from Sister Rose. I love the rotation of power. It's not like our
This guy,
Our ganja would this market the prison as well. Jump back in with if I got 100 million in cookie jar, I'm not in the prison.
Yeah, we draw ma.
Sister Dokpa na Diokpa Michael Wizzy. Okay, na you know gwa onye owo.
Okano.
Open your Dokpa Wizzy
Yeah, Mr. Okoli very, very important. I think in the Kalitani we need a lot of enlightenment because some other things in a man that you missing our kind lighter so that something to missing ignorant man be useful to all these things. Here the channel Oba can because man some of the stuff man but want some question and challenge about Iyoku. To the last. I don't know. Maybe in Concono. Lelo many butcher speaker.
Okay, ogi no adapo ha na njokanizi Diokpa o hu na ihe ala mu eteniwa ofe obodo ofe ni we jade guru akpakale
Osumada.
Yeah, temenu ofe Osumada. Yise ka gwen di ihe hani wege onye mu le Osumada so igwe mu abi igwe mu
wa bani moshishi we bani awon ehun
cherigo elu eko onwe ihe nene no keso oto no mu eko no pa eko but opa na eko ihe la ho apa igwe omu wege ndị mụ na ofe ọsọ so
unmute yourself favor dodo
mute o many raza phone you mute nwe oya Diokpa isa ka call say
okay. Ndeka alone.
Hello, brother. Sorry, brother.
Most times before Munwa. Most times before Munwa, gaining so much weight due to fat deposit from hormonal changes. And most things in the Kenya Mekwo Munwa is one to induce appetite, and secondly, increase the metabolism because at this point, feed the mother. And most things we make it build up the hemoglobin count because your red blood cells, your hemoglobin, yeah, trap oxygen, are digesting nearly. So by increased hemoglobin count, most times, most of your chemicals in your body, like immune system, will prevent you against infections. Most of those things, your hemoglobin really not par as it's supposed to be like maybe at 12. You find that the woman is basically like prevented from most infections because anyone can access to medical care. So because of they can lose game which in your postpartum hemorrhage, we're trying we also build back your red blood cells so that news also can and news also can function as quick as possible. Yeah, no. So most of the things we mama induce your appetite, like first and down way she induce your appetite and secondly reduce pain. Because the so most of those things induce your appetite. You start function back to the society because so most of those things were remember for you to recover and meaning the way be those are like F4 meaning down will be for women educated
Yes.
and all the swelling that happened from maybe rupture of the arteries, like when they can get back for them to heal very well. It be my way here down containing different medicinal values, which ndị aliri teacher believe in here teacher some of them were effective, some of them were ineffective. But the bottom line on it, most of those leaves to build your blood back up because they can lose that is the bottom line of what they are trying to achieve.
And they within that time, what gives the mother when they give for home. Amara we shizi mmiri ọkụ na ebu abichi me bucket ebu agito imonya wa no dia na ye.
That is what they call that is what in right now what seals bad. You can even go to maybe pharmacy or anywhere, Epsom salt. Because the process of money because someone issue so in that process with Dettol at home, it prevents infection in the private part. But then can you use Dettol when you also use back in those days? Dettol wonder which is
yeah, what body of
because you want to get crew now one down. Dettol can you want to get crew?
Dettol Isa prevent because even Dettol right now as I'm talking to you have been proven effective like 99% of bacteria. So here we use the negative fiction law. We get to avoid infection altogether because all log will take care. So they want to avoid all kinds of infection whatsoever.
Yeah.
So give them more law, give the toilet for everything, I use all those things because those things are good 99% of this thing. That's it.
Yes.
It is the outer part of the reproductive part, the wear and tear that we follow, it is just to heal it. That is
to heal it. Yes.
It's called seals back. Yes. Seals back.
I can put topic by the metan and then why is Okalalani because he had a motan or so
ụnọnụ ilebe ahụ medical school ọgwụ elebo amara m onye ga n'ọnụ sofi fọm ịzụ apesent narị ọnụ ego dị iwe ahụ adịghị egbuke oroge ịgwanụ nku wasisi
mba ọjọọ mmasị narị were gwa mme narị were trọsị m trọsị
mba imekwala ọhụ rọdụ imekwala ọhụ
ọzọ nsị febụ ha narị ọnụ ego nwụrụ onye alụwe ya sị na onye akpọdiri ni n'ọkpọrọ ukwu ka onye nwụrụ n'ike ma ọrụ febụ akwa gara ukwu ka agwụ eghori
Okay, so we have visited okay kugu at that time na ini akuchanya I hope na ihe lara ze echo o me tulela. Okay, hello.
Onu wanu kikende.
Ente ho anu
Orkwego. What about Kiken?
Oh
my God, I'm here the man. Okay, the first question about like some messing use some many emula then especially like earlier in Nigeria, all those things need ogwu, especially like something like dogoyaro. So in many Nigerian government knew among these things, invest in all these things because at the end of the day, all I have the citizen. But another part in the areas, I think maybe some of them they don't they are ignorant because LOL is trying to qualify that position. It's not all of them know what they are doing. So one question. Then the second question, what is the key difference with Indio messing when they use them? We use them for bleaching. One day using it for maybe lighting. Because if they could, for example, maybe somebody more how well use some leaf. That leaf all they use to they prevent it like but one day messing what so naturally do kill the reason why. What are the difference? Maybe the difference in or maybe system could get reacted to the body. So yeah, enjoy.
Okay. Ajuju Araka Majuju Hike. Ninga the first one bido. Ajuju Buzojo is saying King Hogi Mena in Nigeria. Sometimes amana no gondo yenanyaka. Ne ebunu uche no hozo no zori kemenanyaka uno mena iwagi ememe no hozo honi hewe kweli ne ohike kima wagi na nibucheka the ejokuri meo ime mogu no hozo honi ogun ni nweri enwa for instance paracetamol yara right paracetamol igbushi that is very true.
Always okay.
But the same paracetamol occurs in liver disease. Now, maybe 7 years. Paracetamol, research, paracetamol. At the time, it get established, you know, for therapeutic index. Yeah, organization is one here. I need to go here. Or accepted. So maybe in the next 4 years now, let me say 500 million as my but I 200 million government. Already time where kegi accept and have that kegi check yeah. Was it now going no book or book show wow. Can okay destroy your kidney, okay destroy your liver, okay destroy your red blood cell. Now we're checking the effective dose of the organ over the lethal dose, which in your therapeutic index. Me the lethal dose, yeah, coguna dog book record as well are accepted. Now at that point, you know when you made the research, you make what to the point too many almost spend the elect but kumego ya outer hand
Yaro.
ya ho ge many imemoku ogun wa hapo ye let me just say companies or individuals. So afiagbui afiazoi. Like a kind of ari ekoku now. The companies imep wa coronavirus, Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson, Moderna, like AstraZeneca. Some people are saying AstraZeneca, Johnson and Johnson is only 66% effective.
Yes.
Pfizer is 90-something% effective.
Yes.
Let's say it will government, you support AstraZeneca, which thrives in warm environment or not very cold. Because when you use one bin to refrigerate it, you need about minus 172 degrees Fahrenheit. You have that type of fridge in Nigeria. So now, AstraZeneca now, people maybe in Nigeria or in that part of the world, some people they couldn't or they are causing different side effects. So let's say new one government in Nigeria, new to AstraZeneca, they butcher go ahead 1 billion, then after you know, Nigeria, one country can really buy into that investment because a country is not a medical institution, it's just a country. As they are doing medicine, there's engineering, there are social services, there are legal services. So yeah, the country gonna need to develop program. Yeah, we gap. Here we made the highest work in Mexico. They donate you some money to you. You manage or measure something like that. Yeah, we gonna need to check out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need to check. Island is not man. We hear the Delta state government. As a person on your research, no one cure for coronavirus. If we go on the government team, carry is one thing medically. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna need to check out. Then you talked about ndete ihe hụ na ehu ụzọ online. Ịhụ anụnụ. Ile bụ na-ere ihe ndị ahịa akpa cosmetics.
Yes.
It's a cosmetic reason for it. But the point is that early here as well because in one day when man no ara ka to la so we destroy the liver. Yasa ka se ka kim we hapo enu ara those are social part of our life. So most people they ihe ndị ahụ amara no really destroy their skin. But ajụjụ iju kim oge me na emu wa akụ ndị ahụ emu ari akụ ndị ahụ ya wa ajụjụ iju. The truth is simple. The fact that a light does not mean they're exposed to UV rays. The common light right now you tell you leak it. And 2 months come when you been June and July. You cannot even be exposed to garage, I'm straight into the garage, I pay me a pocket garage, I'm the last time I moved to me. Fact, 2016 Obanjesu to them. So, so some people are lightening their skin, but technically they are not really exposed to the rays of the sun that cause you cancer. They are not exposed to it. I like to go at their skin. Yajuma Kima gets any speed Okafo bang accident. No conquer, no bad speed one healing. When we share like a life on the the first day Okonkwo that back speed Okafo. You share not time. So that is how life is. So some people I like to know their skin, but they are not exposed to they are predisposed to it, but they are lucky enough to that is the same way. More diabetes like hypertension.
Yeah.
Those are just predisposing factors. That is how it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Morning, Dr. How?
Chief Bokiti, hello Baba.
Wizard is say okay, finish you go ajujwa. Okurionu lede. Oh yeah, Wizzy. Wizzy, unmute where you mute where you.
Okay, now right. Yeah, but is that the question But because Western government, yeah, government well are running the country. Do you understand? It's like when you are trading, how many laws work there? You can say lose, you can say gain. Ya so easy for example what investing in that particular business. For me, it's kind of a little bit or wrong because there are some other business in the government venture to at the end of the day we lose, especially like cows. So many things is happening. Do you understand? Life is a risk. How many butch anywhere risk? They will not get the answer. It's just like this COVID-19 a lot of India brother a produce vaccine COVID-19. Exactly. The first one in Memene, then Ekins was the Memezi another research. Another person was okay, who Osaka solve this issue. So many women like that. Because at the end of the day, when we're right, okay, benefit the country. Because other people were catching money, because we're right, managing everything could give, turn to the end product. So any other thing just to help
sorry, no. The truth is that the best government are policy makers, and government will provide an enabling environment for everybody to thrive, every area of life. Now, the best government can do will a specialists in that area, doctors, pharmacists, lab scientists, are formed with the Ministry of Education and the regulatory bodies. So that anybody remember here on work the public, we won't take a test, a government is safe for the public. Yeah, the government they made are just there to defend the public. Now, how many government are the regulatory bodies, and where one carries that manufacture the thing? Yeah, when I know you teacher, you set the exam, you did the exam at the same time. So you can set the exam. You can check it you can mark it pass. So government will be testing the medications to give the public by the regulatory bodies they set up. Yeah, every time we help pass it will be what they call in business something of interest. It's bias or so it's a conflict of interest. So conflict of interest in business. The government has a butcher in producing something that they regulate at the same time. Because so many, but in every country, the companies in even country, all these hospitals are owned by individuals. Okay. Pfizer is owned by a bunch of individuals. AstraZeneca is owned by a bunch of individuals. The only thing I can in Nigeria, which I have to say publicly here, any government a businessman, why you on, why create your own. Government should even be the least providers of work. And you individual are supposed to create work. Government is just a regulator. So how many an individual can go paracetamol profitable, they gather together again make COVID vaccine. They were in the government here. What you can only approve though, fine. That is what it's supposed to be. Yes. So
so when I patient in one ọ̀nà kẹsì tánẹ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹgbàrògbé ló ẹ̀yìn máa chief oru ẹ̀yìn ẹrú tánẹ̀ lẹ́gbù ẹ̀ máa oya.
Mba ara ka ajụjụ nwoke okwu nchọni ngwecheni naka this paracetamol na-ekokwe naka jem na ebe na-ere nwa like ka paracetamol wana nwere hụ we kogi ku So who amani name na aku nwata ni paju no go we gi deni paracetamol sometimes anyway ampiclos nkumweka we prefer that ampiclos than paracetamol yangi believe okwa ndi okpaku ebe ihe many paracetamol ihe orun because before jama ogi me jama saka wa like can even onwe ko medicine na wa yo go ni ijanwa doctor ni je doctor because before I hear medicine ebe must bring doctor result paper before I go in this Germany. So sometimes the doctor ask if one need your price because when you call one kasi paracetamol ogbuku sure wa but all the gonna so good we ka gwa po charia ogbu sure wa fine orun but all the gonna oya ka ara every time ishi wa hun eburu paracetamol yarama ishi wa eburu paracetamol yarama all the gonna okay we ka gwa po ebe ya can give believe that paracetamol just paku and when I'm the experience Germany benere so when we give them paracetamol e dey way ampiclos ya pe kideni or dey know what I say
ya na ampiclos in side effects
no ihe ọrịa eku eziokwu in ihe ọrịa ememe in Germany ba ihe ọkpọ targeted treatment. The truth is before you were the ampiclos we test we amara the infection in one then amara where the ogwu kegbu the bacteria, right? Because igwa eziokwu paracetamol like onye deceive ihe onwe ihe ọrụ ihe omeni fever remember omeme believe in fever ahụ arịzi meme or divert the effect from the brain omeni shili why omeme feel ni ehwe arịgwa mma but ahwara mma the thing omeni malaria are cause nwa isi ọwụwa ihe ndị Germany eme from what he's saying they just treat malaria instead of a man who feel initial is why out here ekunu orike bi ihe ade na ehwo ni ige ogwo ya aro ya kwuru pilo ya ihe paracetamol ma odoje mu so the thing is ihe nkwo ji adoje mu treat we mu ya onye ori akowa so ele ni se ni ampiclos en side effect but at least Okama very well.
It's better than paracetamol.
Lagos, Lagos Expressway. Than a short was than the Aramos who knows on Lagos.
Idoru Lagos.
Because paracetamol may have I could not quite let it back.
I when you Lagos. You know what? All those I went to know hate Bani to Lagos. I could pack back when.
In fact, I have already. Because could you have on the arrows valley? Black
market under the lights.
This last this thing this COVID-19 this thing. Am I this last vaccine we were Shigiku or the first seriously? Yeah, I can see we abandon her for now because I think Ogbumado now in Berlin of recently Germany. Yeah. So we stop one way because anybody have for now.
Concerning coronavirus event because ndị YouTube ndị Facebook or any channel watch on again 10 one because I'm telling you lagwa ezoku where this man kiwefa Chris yes Oyakilome where how many billion 100 I think 160 something million pounds or something I boomed the news something 2 weeks ago or so so anything related to COVID-19, in all any more proof for it. In all pohade kwe yebuche mwayoku. So ask my kabuche mwayoku. Unless any diakwa or proof to give when ya no but in came Egwan bucha no wa home at all. So another thing in China Kuni, it was a very good asset to Ndeka Makeni. Ihe ni cause en makiken enye temare enye we dey go. Enwere ya na ije chohu ni tofe tehu agbogun ichohu ni tofe tehu arurushin. Enya mare ni ogun ihe ndị ahụ ilechara anyị leri. And ọhụ mmemme anya ha onwe video post to ime our forum I think 2 days ago Omem nya ho ga hwa egi mekucha na okwu no ga hwa egi mekere yin gba leta kike ni ndị nwa afia enyi le ndị ọcha agba azụ alete na webucha wekere we si $3.99 $99 for just LB. Ya kamikoni ingo hu kezu itofe ya kwademe nito ni rili iteri ofalete ya kwademe hu egi kwogwo. Kanya nyi hụrụ arụ na ụlọ enya gbaye ne enya mari the health benefit of alete or kaite hu ndị ọzọ kpọ enya mari maka na enyi nwe nkpọkite is not valued in Ekuku Agbo.
Ye kuzozo.
Yeah, police hold on. Police hold on. What to
Anyway.
Thing is breaking. It's really breaking. I don't know.
Homie. Ninko kite ole. Cherry gone.
And it's breaking too.
Kota yaba easy. Wepe when yaba has it. Exactly.
Aman moya remeko emitugo moyo. Nini kuzokwo eluwa o. Nini kuzokwo eluwa o. Ihe kuni kenko o. Oku ihe kuno kenkuno. Mwagba o nini kuzokwo eluwa o. Mwika o nini nkuzokwo eluwa o ya maka ni nkunwo okwu Ekuku Agbo nepa no weri ukpe ya na
Ala na igwe okwu Agbo ka nepa ni weri ukpe ndị Agbo so ozuzu ikokwu oge dị kpọkpọkọ ite ozuzu ya ka nepa no weri ukpe
Ekuku Agbo no feho
ya wazo ozuzu ikokwu ma ya wazo akponye ọcha kwa mamidon ni ya no
you can't say it because Messiah is the Messiah of Ekuku Agbo. And he has said pocket is not value. We're not really anyway. All right, so onya we hear oku before I don't dey hold lene benizo ka gafe na fanwe no edo call thing onya was in oku by any here
ihe ka agwa ndị Kenya elemo ihe ka agwa ndị Kenya ele na onwe ihe ọzọ onwe ọsọ gbo ọzọ ụlọ kenje ụlọ right nga achọpụ anem yamano onye rimele efi akpomawo ogbo efi ya no onwe so red meat was associated with riches. And that is detrimental to our health. Discovering many people started having heart problems and sometimes people
Listen, is breaking. Let me call.
Where as for he were this and that was song. The problem on them there's increase in heart problems and these things because a shift from what we call poverty to riches. But gambo azon kanyeri and azon contains so much of omega-3 oil, and the omega-3 oil will lead it to the thinning of our red blood blood. So that because the thinner the blood, go get reach all parts of your body. But how many your blood aromatic? Some part of your body are red blood cells. Sometimes your hormone increase in stroke. So the thing is, advise as much as you can, recommend more azon than beef. Azon azon down wege ya boy and boni azon do fresh fish, this and that. And you notice ni alekeni inwele onwude munde yan ako was is a big man sickness. The problem the big man started eating beef or alibe yazon. So yeah, the problem the big man limano or alibe yazon. So I will encourage people to eat more fish when rimbombo, okay, reduce most of our current heart problems. The lifestyle change. There is more diabetes now. There is more blood pressure. There is more of those things because of our shift in lifestyle. And you know, the thing.
Recently, I think this girl Ada Jesus will say, okay, but some people saying kidney problem, right? Now, recently, I really am involved in two programs. Ogwu fundraising for kidney transplant. One do. Then recently again, was another one on the flyer. Only the flyer when I can give me the program fundraising 22 years. Kidney problem also. 2 days to the day I can remember the program. The boy Jose. So this kidney issue are really too much in among the young people now than before. Right? So, and not a joke question. Now, how many these are that Jesus also? Or 22 years or 23? Right? So, basically, how many here gonna link it to this kidney? Why you give anyone kidney affecting more again young people than before? Doc Isaac call saying a little bit of it.
Yes. Everything boils down to regarding our current lifestyle. And you want a lifestyle shift. Now, Ogambo, most of those children area 21, 22, 19 were in university, right? And already university wabiola de Burundi. Wabiola de Burundi Garin, the natural things were the before, right?
Yeah.
Well, I just question. But most of the schools now that is having these children, the schools will hear also not school any kind of thing. So, like I said, because of peer pressure, people are conforming to a certain lifestyle a group of people live. And most people are going to exotic life. Even ordinary rice, most people have reduced themselves to only maybe foreign rice because we believe it's foreign. Some people will reduce themselves. Like Onwanya Emuriaku today. Nga ya wuri uteji, ya wuri okra, ya shigba together, ya hora, no ke induce appetite and omera kememini to increase fluid. The next thing of pomosin no yogurt, the yogurt name calorie man. So the children of these days actually know most of the things that helped us in the past. Because maybe not Lulu or it is so local for them to even present. Like and most of them at that age, 17, 18, 19, 20, fast food is jumbo oil. So Oruhu also Fanta bread only. Even the bread serve the flour. Yamani give me flour. Even the mini where they are self. Ordinary mini are mini before. You will see people what on normally they working on where they only ever water, right? And I keep telling them so it is easier to find fake ever water than mini where can waterproof. The reason is simple. How many can fake mini? You never water a print here, also now remember because you are going to sell it expensive. But then the cafe kimini can waterproof because everybody are going to a borehole barrier. So you come to realize people go for name recognition, brand names, and it's easier to fake brand name from Miniwara to Iholiwe, even the
Maya.
Even the Maya where they are, when they want to drink something, sorry to say, Meli Amanagwana kind imof, yeah, only she can that's it, right? But a child, it's not or a dry gin may prefer to drink Johnny Walker Black because no boo labor. Dom Perignon, Muyanda him and Yamane Guam, fake look original Yamane. So the whole thing they are getting into their system, they are causing inflammation of the vessels really made the kidney, which is the nephrons, which is nephritis. But on another note, Okamana who's of a more annual checkup. No matter your age, each generic Delta State, generic Federal Medical Center, more annual checkup. We can check your glomerular filtration rate of your kidney, we can check your creatinine clearance. These are things that are indications of what is going to happen to your kidney. Because how your kidney filters out after being destroyed by the liver determines the function of even your blood system and everything. Because the toxins in the which destroyed by my liver end up being filtered out by the kidney. And during the process of the filtration out of the kidney, now many of kidney want low filtration or no filtration or bad filtration, the doctors will foresee it. But the belief or don't think about 4 bars should stop. At the age of like when I went Canada, in one pediatric, or medical care, or checkup, even though not 5 years, 6 years. So from about 21 years, a lot of people general love you don't have to have a symptom. It's when you need more physical checkup. Anyway, all the tests, malaria and typhoid is what. And that is what will happen, yes.
Hello, Cherigo. Here, ngira appreciate Chief Isaiah Ododa one.
Chief Bakute Dodo.
Cherigo, Silvanus. Ihe ngira appreciate Chief Isaiah Nkokite. Ihe ngira appreciate your home one. And put you on the spot. Ele ngwatoi. Ihe ndị niile ira ajụ enwa. Nwe ka no se ya ka ino gwatoi na elele topic ya ka no jede elele ino gụta ino mara ihe ka zenyi. Topic isiokwu hwe ite na ekuta na ihe hwe ide ye ni aka ka mutan. Ino wepu ama maka ni ira agwu enyi. Ohwe debenye hoke ebe ihe na oburu ogugu kan ohwe ara ohwe denye ehwe kere. O ibinu buru nku elu ozu ino misigwa with small stout. Ihwe ara ohwe denye ehwe ihe na so ya ha ino gbe ho topic en bu hwe ka mu an keta na ino bu eshi hiu maka ni ihe ahụ bụ ihe alego anụ asụ alego ihe lofia abi ihe ahụ bụ ihe arụmale osiwe na ore lofia so ihe mira akuze ntane ora ben uru ohumohuma enira akpa mera appreciate for it so before you Michael Friday chonokoku Friday muna una make ma anwa kare university wa kira ko every year muna na mina okareka university jopa mana you on the deputy ya on the mana ka only function sorry to join you sha this diabetes ubane or we have many libodare ka kosi
diabetes and kiwi healing ni diabetes.
Ese ki cause diabetes and kiwi healing the diabetes.
Sugar.
Normally, eating ni onwe here ime ho wakpo insulin. Insulin are converted excess sugar ime ho to glycogen or store. So many need this one, the glycogen, your body will process it to use it for a sugar. So insulin ime ho give regulate, you know, the sugar I need or bunde or all of the as you use man. But you reach a certain point we hear many. You said that insulin security in your body is reduced. And it happens that or like moto like let's say Toyota Highlander. Toyota Highlander one here like a 24-gallon tank. And here again like that on the fuel refitted to the size of the motor, right? But when our body size is increasing, definitely our lead it to it's not proportional to increase in secretion of insulin in our body. Yeah, many medical science are going to check your body mass index because here security to your body is supposed to be appropriate for a certain size of the body. But most of us sometimes, and he carry what the average weight of an adult is, right? On one hand. So he carry one like that to many insulin way is convert sugar, right? That is number one. Number two, it can bilu elu at a point when insulin as an artisan. You don't want insulin, no, but insulin are insensitive. Or is that digestive really? So in that case, also now where push your way, no produce more insulin. Only horizontal. So at that point, it's either name to to sharpen it and make it work, or I buy my regular normal insulin from outside. So that is another way. Another way only.
Oh, Ohuku.
Hey.
Another way. Okay. Another way. Okay. Okay, Kiwahi. So onye nwa ihe ogeku ogine Kiwahi yaku.
Tonight we could hear Madam Patience no going fun.
Okay, so Kiwahi go chelini.
Hello?
Chief.
Yeah. On one day woman we mupu hawe insulin really well at all. So in fact from the day we mupu hawe. One quack for type 1 diabetes. Insulin but insulin convert glucose. One type 1 diabetes. So agbama insulin from childbirth. And that goes back to the point how many chuku kanyario need the healthcare system really like a Delta state now. And in more different primary healthcare centers. And the Delta state government, you can go there up until a child is 5 years, or a very, very necessary. From childhood to the age of 5.
Okay.
Sickle cell, if he has a sensitive insulin and anything, so those are the things. Those are the things like you do. You get checking when. How many insulin also na it won't help you. Your insulin has to work. Your insulin has to work for the excessive glucose to be stored. That is it. So here the many one more diabetes. or any more reduced movement. The more active you are, the more active your insulin is. And then when reduce movement, ogan boy any basco kika no na okada kayin. Ogan boy te band okada se for vibrating kika na ngo akeke. So that our moving around and what is that man at all? There is no metabolism, more reduced metabolism. So there is bound to be increased diabetes. That is normal. So that's the thing.
Okay, cool here need diabetes really.
Any any here containing less carbohydrate because the carbohydrate are converted to normal sugar. So many kasaka maybe maybe azon just things that contain less carbohydrate. Unripe plantain is known to be a very common one. So containing less carbohydrate because the problem in at that point insulin so you have to reduce the sugar in your body. Period. That's it.
Okay. So mainly only specific food, but things like ogede, home for them, right?
Ogede is good. Ogede chane contain much sugar.
Okay, yeah.
Unripe one.
Yakama.
Beans contain carbohydrate, but it still has a lot of protein. You can eat. Our contain is a lot of carbohydrate too.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that means on remedy or life raw.
No. Okay, let us say now, your increase in weight led to let's say Toyota Highlander now. 24 gallons of petrol. And we're saying you need at least 3 gallons for the motor to start. Now, because the motor forever. But how many need an amount of insulin to make you function? And we are carrying that level. And we are carrying one. Because as your body is increasing, you understand. The problem is that your body mass is increasing. So the problem is you want reduced insulin compared to your body. Even when you digest because so you may either need to lose some weight to go back to the size or instead of or you start using soluble or additional insulin extra. Or how many like a type 2 diabetes because sometimes it can make lifestyle change or go down. In one patient woman who lose nearly 50 pounds or as an one, that's it. All
right. Okay, see somebody they here, see Prince Kai B Okuwe. See our hero. Good evening, sir, Mr. Oko. Nkpokite one of Ekokwagbo.
Is that here mayo Prince Kai B Okuwe?
All right, so when we check Elu. Ono toilet asisi reye di okpa ono. Heu. Wasi where you nya gbo here, where you ni kan here, so ke hu ere wa.
No, but before Nyahu George, you have to clear one point. Yasaka Jokam so much question because it's part of our Yasaka Jokaram question. Yeah, it's part of our training. You do a lot for you do clinical rotation and you walk into hospital, this is what happens. Yamane blood pressure. So you do hospital like this during your clinical training. I like a question I'll be right, left, and center. I'm gonna work that job. So yeah, you can get cherry all the time. Wasn't it? So
Cody's appointment.
And you many were graduate. Hippocrates oath. Before you wear your license. And the first line, oh, you have dedicated your life to the service of mankind. So, how many is part of the thing sign. May dedicate my life to the service of mankind. So yes, is it phone on a web and phone or they are living so the messages you reply as well. I just so that's it. Yeah,
Bakogi's a payment or a tongue.
Okay, favor with Shakelu. Favor. You there?
Echo. Echo. It's echoing.
Chucky, Megan, Lucky, you can hear all lessons. Who are joining up with?
Wheezy can also cook us in. Michael, we can do something.
Kiku.
Michael, Wheezy is another question.
Okay, Lucky, you finish it. No book, Wheezy. Wheezy.
Kikuzi.
Based on Mr. Okoku. Ihe do number one. Is it possible or possible no emunya with diabetes? That's number one question. Then number two, am I only red meat? Of course, diabetes. Of course, cancer. Of course, premature death, heart diseases. But I'm not classify the kind of red meat you mean. Is it just only cow? Or maybe L2, all those things will be some not classifier because some modern ones messing maybe the same species with melu. Then the last one Joe is Oromani check but what period of time is the best? No messing
Kill the duration.
Check you know 6 months or ahua. So in Joe so that no young was money here the men lesson just for you for everybody here the can so yeah I do Joe.
Before Abeda Johnny, Michael Wizzy regret no money because all those already be lewele. Not no missing where.
Always Oku. Always Oku.
Already. No money quo.
Let's imagine miss here. Yanning you ile for example anu kwa ifi chancha so where rich chichen irie the way we can get digest the way can get absorb or rich chichen because ile anu will stay much longer because one week okay dissolve or digest it very fast but anu melu or chichen so in na do how many all the channel is the same species they are in the same species or maybe 1 week as a calmness in here maneuver okay one is a little bit recommended so yeah in ajua of course amani also is the best but 100
okay still and Charles Kone money can anu
Chancha.
Anu ebi anu osan anu agwo mkpokite wege agwo
anu agwo zima
mkpokite kwa ge agwo
ya zenyi
anu me ke ajụjụ ọnụ ri ajụ meat rich like a little white meat
white meat
a little white meat white meat and red meat avoid most times red meat So, a little white meat, and red meat. But no, to be honest with you, guys, man catch on push you people to red meat and white meat. Here, I encourage people to increase their exercise because in here area, I avoid the red meat and white meat with the build up of cholesterol in my way, and which is the bad cholesterol. But cholesterol, high density lipoprotein, in here cause a bad cholesterol, low density lipoprotein. So, and it has been figured out how many they exercise so much, you build up high density lipoprotein or other, which is becomes safe for you. So, yeah, they cool. How many really know any kind of meat in your lake because I analyze them. I have to sit down now to know. I'm not going to know to white meat. I have to sit down to analyze mama in Chile way make a research on those ones. But the point is, here my advice to people, women are not what is available to you. Always exercise. For instance, you don't have to go to the gym. For instance, increase in metabolism, you are born most of the things that happen to you. Like right? Plastic one like I want to 100 every day, right? Periodically, this is what I do. 20. You can remember 20. Remember 5 times in a remember 5 times a day, right? So also now the more you are exercising, you build up in here for high density lipoprotein.
Very good. One more what's not giving my money and grab again exercise.
You don't have to go to the gym. Like Ben.
Yeah, I don't see the down.
Right? It's basically like stepping on it, coming down. Stepping on it, coming down. It can be any step. Right? But man can in a fast way to increase your metabolism.
Okay.
And then increase your metabolism, you build up what we call high density lipoprotein. Like in my case, like I want to remember 20. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15,
pink.
Perfect. Yeah. But like a honey, where then it takes up to 300 pounds. So as one which is in kg, you can learn a money here.
About 160 something kg.
Yes.
So
maybe.
How many? You literally hook at a kabu.
155 kg. 150 kg.
You cannot be 150 kg if you are 100 at all, so you are good.
But the chair 150 kg.
No, 150 kg can you go, which is which is
Okasaka
like
bui.
Okasaka bum. Yes.
No, yeah, yes, yeru ni 100 kg ni ekelu.
Ah, diokpa.
Yeru deni 87. You know they cool, but the only thing I got out on the force of your stepping up on it. One of what he can consider as equal. Because it's different from Nilo de Lue than they jump up Buchoku Lue.
Okay.
So you have to always add the he said the chair break, chai. When you was one.
The chair break.
Get the required here and live because you know chair break here we can't balance no.
Chair break.
Because that's when you're alive. You we can't balance.
Oh, is it cool?
The thing I land there at the middle of the chair.
No.
Ire a step on in the book ball consistency.
Yes.
And the other landed the whole of your weight.
Correct.
Step, reading to it and pattern. So you must follow that reading.
Yeah, so I'm not saying that it's a rule of thumb, but 20. I'm 16 and Dabia. Imagine 20 or 80. I still have 20 more to do. The end comes. So no matter what, agent to know 3 months can get my physical. My insurance decided. So I report my cholesterol, blood sugar, everything every 3 months. Agent to know I send blood sugar, diabetes, or cholesterol, many of them. So who it may that's it. So
heat some fat in body and there's some
correct. But the main thing is to increase your metabolism. You build you up, you build you up like a high density lipoprotein, which prevents you from having a heart problem because your artery you build low density lipoprotein, you build may have cholesterol. Or the got area block. Yamana got a block channel. Everywhere flooded.
Yes.
So, but in this case now, you increase the suffering of your heart. By suffering, when no many your artery, or nearly gives you, or the grass, press the pipe, the pressure of the water increases. So won't give many your blood vessel. Before I'm managing many some people who manage the left part of the right part of the body in more stroke. Here course now blood from your left here to the rest part of your body.
Okay.
So this part of the body first. So how many are stroke? It starts from the right side of the hand. Because before blood the blood vessel are blocked go slowly for many years. All block then the source to the blood, the next thing all block was the blood supply to this thing. Then the movement of this part of the body So that's just it. So you can't prevent it.
Can that cause seizure, sir?
Seizure is different. Seizure is caused by a bad electrical connection. And one neurological
from the brain,
problem.
right?
Yeah, from the brain.
The neural system or
so we have GABA receptors. So those receptors in your brain. When bad neurological connection, it can want complete seizure of one many who shake. You recover from seizure. The only thing normally that was a bad object. you might get injured, or a diokon, you might get injured. That's the only problem.
How can they prevent it?
Seizures? Seizure were different ones. One was a different story now. Seizure were different things.
Maybe another day, as a topic.
But here the major thing my people with diabetes and stroke are very common. Most of them, they don't necessarily need to go to the gym, but we increase their activity.
Okay.
Instead of that is what we encourage them to do. That's it.
At least 2 liters of water a day, or okay, or more.
Yes, but the main thing will increase your activity, just increase how you move. Period. Because we are not exercising anymore. Instead of that's the problem. Our activity has reduced completely.
Yeah, because originally, either really on your TV or a rapia phone or a computer, and really video, YouTube, igina money the whole day, year to year, month to month, and it can be one moto. You just somewhere you're parking or commercial shop, you can know one here, you're not commercial, so close before you hit that. So already too close, you know. So
now, even how many one motor can walk at that, how many who knock at that by no abroad video cool.
Igina dapo, igina topo, I remember Europe, igina topo, I buy a bus, igina topo, I buy a train. Anywhere you go, away, yeah, you could he can in Europe.
I know about the train. Nkono kamu. Nkanyo ne owakbu enyishi. Ebo wakbu enyishi ebe ne one. Ndeme moto ebe ne kweli ni na inwo public transport. And motor most of the motor area making or remote start. Yeah, start as one motor. Ike kwando ya remote ya start ya from ime room or home. If I have to be my motor move. In fact, Lexus menwa ho kanjone. If I can it can yato yourself. Ye move because so everything they are doing is to motorize us. They are motorizing us to the point to the point now, motor from 2008, start is that one. You just push it to start.
Yes.
And from 2017 now, it was that yourself. Like a Mercedes from 2017-18, you just push a button up and drive. You push a button up and reverse. So the more we are just moving gradually to becoming an Ngoro. Yeah, we are gradually moving to becoming an Ngoro. Very soon, Ngoro. Yeah, that's the problem. So and it's not funny. They are just motorizing us. And Agbo won't get kanjo. In fact, even a kuku Agbo can walk out by 1 a.m. or by way they do. So what I don't know away. But my auntie Yakuzi Agwe secondary school. Megi Basco 87, 88. Megi Basco that will never happen. You can't even tell a child now. No, so that's it.
So bus car is one car. Yeah, bus car is in Ushi Basco Kayete, you can one in any Basco in a exercise. It's part of exercise. Basco in
every summer, when I bicycle men, every summer,
even me, money with them, money with them every summer. I put on a bicycle. I can use some here to.
But how many months or some Rose, one Canada, I don't know the same more because before only 2 months they have to get Nibaska, then or this Oyi ne more baby no. So the problem is
the 2 months I use that the 2 months. No, but
the thing is, the thing is this. How many, in the absence of these things, any device it means to just be active in our houses? We should not convince ourselves. We should not convince ourselves. Okay, not in Nigeria, people because even in Mekeke, your head is covered. I'm telling you.
Yes.
So the whole thing is our activity is reducing in Nigeria more and more. And that's it.
That is keke people for the package Nigeria. I buy keke there you keke never broke. All the easy by no. I'm already used to it.
Onye ole mozi ajojo dodo no ke dome ajojo ni for izuka elalazini dodo ni makele. Yeah, I am no le one like 2 hours. Ndị mozi ihe ọzọ ndị we ka arụ nuwe nrua nuwe do. And onu le pa de okpa very busy and o dedicated time one to bia de gi gwa ose ihe no no wa vera aha pom. Ẹ̀yin wá ní ọ̀nù lè chara ọ̀nù ìwọ̀zi ihe ndị ọ̀nù àrùn sọ̀mẹ̀ so ọ̀rọ̀ awasịn so ihe ọ̀wụlụ ihe ọ̀la ịchọzị n'ịjụ dọmene izu kalala ni kama kwọta 5 minutes ni hodoni onwe ndị kele n'ikpe nye kawe anaghị kowe patient ikagwe nye fa ụlọ ya
Amara ni makina achọrọ ngwa efu na msense
gwa anyị oni echọrọ eze ọnụ ya maka mma
you like must say ya so igwe ya gwe ihe ha na iwe gị gwe ya gwe dị ihe omini
like seriously
seriously
dentition nke
okay ke o afọ nọ okay, afọ nọ nwa kego.
Ezigbo fa nwa kego.
Nwa katu n'ego.
Oya, gwa ihe ha nwe gị gwa ya gwa ihe nwa kego.
Nyare we ge goma wone. Okay, yare we ge goma wone. Kanam turi mem ona kasi baka 10 months ko ge mum. So uwete wo menana di nwa ụmụ so ihe ge ba ho ehikemeka. So ogwa ge mum so wete no ndi family nowhere, the family name, the family nowhere. When I go, my lady, one my dear, many. So then they go here, and then they go. So I get mum, I didn't know see any one go. Oh, for call him, oh, be a woman.
Obi erumale because okoha ole omomo orugo ono gafe 10 months obi ekomezikwe come and le channel lady le nne were agba ma ko mogwo ebe nile and oga hu me gare kani then they when no amoko anwa ya lede gi gun afa ho se nwa ka ego
oge lumbu nwa emeni ya chani ke ole bi hu ewu
kaba mi hu awale nwa mark ebe
okay chene na lekeme nwa lekeme
mark one ebe one abu ebe
kemaki 1 mini omini ni obi erumale
mba ogwa mu kwa gozim duto ni circumstance no emu na okumenyana outane so okay one of them the mark ye medical also a medical racha something like that
but no for carry ke suppose no na ya o yete
alright
suppose no na you know not 10 months
almost 10 months yeah 10 months
ya mani ote take move ite just no yozo bazo yo doni hone landlord e ba
iya ye ba o ya pa ya ye ba o yi so makani Any way could because ni nam sock and I didn't know. Out Tani. Last born, eh? Mbao, instead of nam sock and I didn't know so. Let him was on your man. I'm going ya gives a carego. I'm on one corner from polygamy from so.
I know down the rookie.
The rookie.
Let him make a more cake and them to remember. So what another maybe I don't know cake and out on it.
Oh, one also know a quack man. God, not God. Hey, if men we are God, you know. Oh, my, okay, you can make it. Oh, yeah, Jose, Gualene, Jock by Eke Gwen.
Jock by Isaiah.
Yeah, man.
You call
you, Rosa. Isaiah, where Fabunu, kills that fellow.
Oh, my. Oh, no, Jack, Meanwhile,
yeah, Cherry going to double away.
Don't have your parent,
Well, all they call by
yeah, man. Iya boni kodeka. Okay, I found Isaiah etulonowa oko.
Etulonowa.
So ihu ebe ndị ahụ etu ọnụ ihe omenu etulonowa. Ihe oge gwa m etulonowa one. Oge age mom the Biafra war and the whole.
Okay.
Oge the Biafra war ge and the one let him who ebia they believe with us and they did know that war. So oge no ha many me here no we say we no jade ma no jada know that war gonna went here no. So oge again more now not believe with us and let them wow I also let them wow. But the whole people rejected him for some reasons. So when Okuto man let them know about hon this and that oge again mom let them know we're not going to learn because many hour no most of the times onogum etule onowa because the omen didn't take to onowa okay that was what happened ya hogi man and then matu ihe imerime ihe aku ihe me ihe ya ke mkpokite ga-eme ihe ọ ga-eme kana let them go on even though na me to onowa that I should look before I leap ni shije kan potuko ama moment ono amani oshiwa akpoko oko oshishi omeni nail ya ju osoile so mba oreke nails oko with tree oko ahụ that tree ya ko gikune omeni ari etu onu wa you go continue ari ekune ishije tempo ti oko because he jump you shouldn't be living anyhow because ni ari etu onu wa omeni ari etu onu wa you go zekwo ndere adun yodo wa man like I wanna know where so I know kan nwe ego nwura ojede pon gbori ejumulo ba nke ado we ya gwo ye we am you we ya gwo ye we ape ya lubu enwe
oh ma alone on le jeke okay Dr. FIR Kama etulono wa patient FIR Kama when I first say okay see you can be done second class because this class I end after 2 hours allo izo karapeni ya gogo yen FIR izo karapeni okay ya gogo so the lady be na gogo channel yen fan on the channel make it's something by me chifu pokite akene onwaka orini easy for anything butcher on the spot ordinary nya won or easy to butcher on the spot just like that Joma have a question from there even a low no
Chief America o.
Dr. Chukwu no
America
ni
ọjọpa.
ọ na-eme ike
no really ma di
Ukwu arọ yo, n'ukwu arọ ọkpa.
Ee mọ ọga o.
nwa ka ma sụ jejeke
igba mashi enwe ni o
Igi aka me omego, igi aka ukwu me omenwa.
Ise
ihe oke nka arịọ ndị nna anyị
dị enyi wa ọ na-ekwe ịdọntị.
elu bụ na ere nwa especially ndị na-eri ọrụ Igbo ịgwa na-eku ka ịdọrị ebe ije were ihe nri eku na ndị nna edodo ọnụ ahụzikwa ihe ndị n'ụwa akpawa ihe eshi ihe ọnụ akpa eshi n'ezinụlọ na onye azụ ezinụlọ ọrịka mma emere ime ihe ma gwawa ya gwa ka eri ọrụ Igbo ka arịa ọrụ Igbo okpoghote ofe ote ọsọ na ụbọchị mee friza nwa ofe ndị ahụ wee tee 2018 na-eri eri jejeketa ọsọ na ụbọchị mee friza wee wụọ mụza ya erie ihe nri agwọ ọnụ ete nna ofe ndị na-ewe ọgwụ na-eri eri oge mbụ amara nnu wee sị na eru ala nda ọ darị onwela ndị iru Spain adarị erimewe spaghetti na lasagna ebe ahụ abịa akpa then onwe ndị iru Amerịka erimewe bọga asụ na ebe ya abịa onye erugwu ebe na ọmara na ya esi na ihe ndị emeghiara ndụ because ebe nke nnọ hụ anị yes ebe nke nnọ hụ anị enyi ka ndị ọcha atọ inwe 93-year-old man agbo nwana ahụ na oge a ga-eji ụlọ oru asị na-achọghị girlfriend because iru ebe ebe nkara amamihe weri iru ya hụ anụ the true definition of asara iru ebe a 90-year-old man na-eri agwa a 25-year-old girl n'ịyali asọma egwu watọ because were choi so ihe a na-ekwu amamihe weri eri ọnụ akpọzikwa ndị nna anyị iri ụlọ nụ agwa ọnụ ihe were kwa isi na iri
What we don't watch it. I think a 75-year-old man snatched a wife from 35 years old.
Yeah, the 35 years.
Next week can go. I
saw it. I won't be there. I thought I was surprised. I won't be don't know.
I video.
35-year-old man.
Dundi the can be called by the living. I'm a mere.
Yeah, the 35 years I don't know, Bueno.
Can be called by 80, 85. Ihe wari ara ama me buari ara but orkeso we ime kan wari ara but you are get better the thing is very very complicated I'm telling you
monkey tea
honorable ọrụ egbogun ri ọrụ ujuju ri ọrụ osumadari ọrụ uri omari
dodo Rose nwanne anyị next week anyị ka ezu n'ụzọ dịpụ na ihe ndị niile wee ga-eto ofe ị ga na-azọ gwa dodo
Okay.
Patient okay. Ahụma ọnịla maka o ndị rele na ahụ na-efe ekwu ya hụ ọnwa gọsị na klaasị ta na sọkoso 1 minute asịrị ka dapụ ha
Maka we dị kira smile ne
1 minute asịrị ka dapụ ha na ege ego ihe ọnụ dị but ọ niile
last smile because yawunye uncle Isaiah oku ihume na tane oyugo mma because and like a lot of things messing money and let's see and so but on was already wondi lele yatani and when one ke ihe na okwu we ke weli and when one ke ka gwazi ndị ihe ndị ọzọ we ka advice zikpo ndị family we ya utani so okwu no le kwele sini eyin so ya ko le pass the message or la pass to ndị kalichan atan at least I gazi iso kala ni won the other because man ke won question nka ju bet aju ko makiken o iso kala ni we kwazi some other thing the channel am atan so yon le won any no ya ko kwa amani ke ki zaju da because mene ye ku ne answer ka mari here nya ho ki so ihe ho ki okay maybe o ka ka help you because ni u kwa na answer ka teacher so all man so only so happy young la mem atam because man ke mu lot of stuff you ku so young la mem
Homa.
Like I wish so logo ya no you.
Basi nwata nya ihe omembo emeburu ewesapụ kpara egbu so oge Michael Wizigi gochari guntin ihe lechari chifaza ya ku ya emuno gwara oburu ya patience na odu aka kpara egbu ya obi ada ka se kike nela kpagbupa na ihe ya
onwa ajụjụ Michael Wizigi juleni won bu obi ya ka muri aso onwa ajụjụ ri obi and maka ajụ na ya ihe Michael Wizigi juleni wewe ku ukwu aro pa ke o kagara maka ukwu aro ya ka Michael Wizigi tolo that's it kuba because Michael Wizigi ya ni bebo no ra mo ma le wa the question na obi
Cherigo, bro, sister Cherigo, and I tell him back in Mana Ilama Kiro.
I have some.
Cherigo, Yokpa. What did I see? Ukwara na Ukwara, Kuakara, Ukuganega, or Quiz, where
Next week also can go in.
You're going around will be doing.
Egwu lalalala nwa mgbada nwa bụ oge ọkụ. Egwu lalalala nwa mgbada nwa bụ oge ọkụ.
Isimaji, ela não tem dois. E é bom para o Machio.
Olha aqui.
Dodoni ne domene for izo kalala ni dodoni ne.
Ya doma izo kalala ni dodoni ni mani ke enwa mu ke bufu ha ndi ke unu ka catapult. Enwa mu ka catapult ebe.
Rose, when I make
okay, Prince Sky B Okwe, Chukuya Gozi, Sky Tony. Sky Tony, Jamaica, Christian, Chukugozi, Bravo, the winner, Chukugozi, Blessing, Chukugozi, Samuel, Chukugozi, Mike Samuel, Chukugozi, Romeo Jennifer, thank you very much, Chukugozi, Florence, Osazua, Chukugozi, Maxwell, Chukugozi, Happiness, Chukugozi, Obi Prosperity, Chukugozi, Christian, Chukugozi, Yususo Burefa Chukweboaza,
Christian.
Harrison, Oshawa, Chukugozi, Samuel, Chukugozi, Osiseo, Nko, Happiness, Chukugozi, Maswell, Chukugozi. Okay, Obi Prosperity, Chukugozi, Onule Chanyoni Olenya Lenikpefa, Chukugozi Onile Igwe, Favor, Chukugozi Onile Meike. So Ngweni Izo Kalalani Kapuhazi, and you won't take car, work when you car, and you can't he work when you go, and you bore. We know the carry last, and once again, Nkokite one of the Ekukago and of the Kalan, Nkokite Wegeshe Ejagwo, Chukugozi, Chukuyaye, more grace, more wisdom, and more life, Me that because he learned Tane Oriokun, they had John Wellaman, they tell him Bashane ala well wasn't Neletani Kaka, Eki Kaka, Lemano. I have when it back, who now almost in the make who can get to I had when I made this program. The remote, not only when you look
at my brother, Chief Pocket the one. So that got you make a try to make a.
You also can carry on, no, don't need. First, no, no, you contact with a web walker.
Especially Festus.
Hello,
Izakpakidanos Yemeke Chukwu gọzie ọnụ ịnechara alụ a na alụ
ọ na-eme ya ike ikwugwana ike gụfa nke izu ụka lara ọ na n'idi enwe ụdị ihe ahụ ya na ịkọrịta ahụ